All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruchakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone taught us truth. Shalom also to the Akim preaching his word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening to you. We say Shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. We are the brothers from the GMS Chicago camp. I'm the brother Khadashio.
Brother Watt.
We just wanted to go into this quick lesson, man, because, a lot of brothers, especially in this truth, when you come into this truth and you come back into that manly spirit, right? One thing that you get from being in that manly spirit, you want to talk to women, man. Now that you have that manly spirit in you, now that you've been woken up to your true nature of who you really are as an Israelite man, that nature that you had once inside of you, of being in the world, being all simpy, not trying to, being all shy, not knowing how to deal with women and so on. All that shit goes away, man. Because this truth literally makes you into a man, bro. You see? But in the midst of all of that, we also got to realize that in the scriptures, it literally instructs us how to deal with these women. Because these women could get you into situations where, it could be detrimental to your faith, man. It could take you out this truth. Ultimately, it could lead you unto death, man. Like the scripture says, through her we all die.
I got that right here.
Bible
Ecclesiasticus 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
Yup.
Because how Eve went to that, how she followed that doctrine, and she gave it on to, she passed it on to Adam, which made Adam go off, and from there we're in this situation,
Right, exactly. So you got to realize that, these women, through her we all die. You see, and when we look upon a beautiful woman, the scriptures instruct us to not look at the beauty of every woman, man. You see? But let me start off with this. It says, this is Sirach 9 and 5. Gaze not on a maid, that thou fall not by those things that are precious in her. Give not thy soul unto harlots, that thou lose not thine inheritance. Right, so we're not supposed. It says, gaze not at a maid, lest thou fall not by those things that are precious in her. When you're gazing upon a woman and you're actually looking upon her, eventually, you're gonna want to go up to her. You're gonna want to go talk to her, man. You see, it also says, give not thy soul unto harlots, man. You saw what happened to a certain man in Israel that was dealing with harlots, man. What did he do? He gave his soul unto these harlots. That happened to Samson, man. He was in love with Delilah. He loved the Delilah, man. He loved her so much that he told her what was where his power came from, man. You see, that his power came from the covenant that he made with the Most High, right? And that, basically it was commanded that he should put no razor to his head, man. And what happened? She went and told the business unto the men that wanted to kill him, man. And after that, they shaved his head, man. Fucked up his whole power, man. Everything that Samson stood for, man. All because, he told the woman. You see? And that could very well happen unto us, man. A woman, what do you do on Saturdays? Woo, woo. Why don't you never want to tell me what you do on Saturdays? This, that, and the third. Woo, woo. You tell her. Boom, that's it, man. That's your ass right there, man. You see? It says, verse 7, look not round about thee in the streets of the city, neither wander thou in the solitary place thereof. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire. So, we're supposed to, honestly, when you see a beautiful woman, you never know who that bitch is, man. She could have a man, she could be a demon, she could be whatever it may be, man. But it says, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman. These beautiful women, they're the ones that kill these niggas, man.
They be the wickedest ones.
Yup, they be the most insecure, the most bugged out. The ones that, that could really get you into a situation where you could fucking die, man. You go fuck around with a beautiful bitch. She's right there flirting with you, talking with you. Next thing you know, her man comes up, man. That's why you got to be fucking careful dealing with these bitches, man. Because these bitches, they be liars, man. Some of these bitches literally be having a man, and here you go trying to deal with this bitch, you know, and she got a man, and she's not even telling you. You got to be careful, man. You see, these beautiful women could get you into really, really bad situations, man. You see?
I got one.
Con.
I was trying to get a different one, but I'll get this one for now. Whilst I get the other one. This is Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more better than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. So it says whose heart is snares and nets, man. So she's full of fucking lies and traps. A woman will trap you, man. A lot of men die here from being set up, man.
Yeah.
Or they get in certain situations where they get beat up for a woman, or damn near killed, or how you call it, robbed.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Because you gotta realize, man, that a woman, it says that her heart is full of nets and snares, man.
Yep.
Meaning in her mind, her mind, she's really thinking of ways to trap you up, thinking of ways to take you out your masculine frame, really trying to see how she could trip you up, man. That's what these women try to do. And women will even admit that, man. I've had women admit to me that sometimes they try to make you mad just so they could see you get aggressive with them or some dumb shit like that, man. Hey, women will really do that shit, man.
Some women, they push you to the certain limit, so you could hit them, just beat them up, so they can call, Esau, and then you're dealing with certain. Now you gotta go to court. Now you gotta deal with Esau.
Hey, that's how bugged out these bitches are, man. These bitches are willing to get beat up by you just so they could call the cops, man. That's how bugged out these bitches are, man. This is who we got to deal with, man. And look, this is why the scriptures also say this. Going back to this scripture, this is Sirach 9 and 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, or spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction. So, hey, man, if you know that this bitch got a man, do not sit with her. Do not talk with her. Man, don't even spend your money on this bitch, man. As a matter of fact, even if the bitch don't have a man, don't spend your money on that bitch. The scriptures are literally telling us, spend not thy money with her at the wine. Don't spend your money on this bitch. Don't even talk to this bitch. Turn your eye away from that beautiful bitch, man. Because that beautiful bitch will literally drain your pockets, kill you, and take everything that belongs to you, man. And if you think that's not true, look at the statistics of how everything is run in America, man. 60% of divorces are initiated by women. Think about that, man. That means more than half the marriages in America are ended by the woman. You got to think about that, man. Think about that when you want to go marry that beautiful bitch, man. Think about that. Really actually meditate on that, man. Think about all the things that you built, all the cars that you saved up for. Think about all the houses that you built up, that you worked so hard for, and all that's going to be thrown away just because you want to marry this beautiful bitch, man. Nah. That's why the scriptures say, give not thy strength unto a woman. When you go into that word for strength, it goes into your substance, the things that you have, what belongs unto you, man. It says, Proverbs 31:3, give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. So we're not supposed to be giving our strength unto these women, man. They don't belong unto them. You see? First of all, the woman is the weaker vessel, man. Hey, when we deal with these women, a brother told me one time, when you deal with these women, you got to deal with them wisely, man. And the scriptures even let you know that you got to deal with them with wisdom. You see? We'll get that right now as well. But this is the word for strength in the Hebrew. And it's the Hebrew word chayal, which means strength, might, efficiency, wealth, army, strength, ability, efficiency, wealth. Basically, it's saying don't give your wealth unto women. Don't give your strength. The strength, hey, what makes a man? What makes a man? A man, hey, what makes ultimately a man, hey, is what you know, is his wealth, his efficiency, the things that he has. You know, a woman is attracted to those things. They're attracted when a man has power, man. When a man has strength in those ways, right? When they have land, houses, things that they have, a women are attracted to that. So naturally, they're gonna want to take that shit away from you, man. You see, that's why it says, "Give not thy strength unto the woman, nor thy waist to that which destroyeth kings." You know how many women have destroyed kings, man?
I got one. This is Proverbs 6:24. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
Damn.
So you gotta, how you call it, like the brother said, don't be too hasty dealing with these women, the ones you see out here. Always discern, be circumspect of what's around or your surroundings or who that woman is with. Let's say if you are gonna hop down, you feel me?
Right.
You gotta be careful because these women are adulterers, man.
Right. Hey, we're not telling you not to deal with bitches, man. That's not what we're telling you, brothers, man. What we're telling you is to be careful. You see? We're not telling you, hey, don't deal with women, blah, blah. Hey, if you see a woman that you feel, that you want to go talk to, and, she's looking at you and you're looking at her and she's beautiful, and, obviously the connection is there and she's single and obviously she ain't on that adulterous shit, then by all means, go ahead and do your thing. Do it in wisdom. But if it's a woman that you're not, you're looking at her, she's looking at you, and
she got a man.
She got a man, and she got a man, and she's right there looking at you, and and you go up to her and she tells you, like, you ask her, oh, you got a man, this, that, and the third, blah, blah. You talk to her, she tells you she got a man. Then flee from that bitch, man. You don't gotta be around that bitch. You know how many women are in the earth? Woman number men 7-1. That means for every man out here, there are 7 women. There's more than enough women out here, man, to be just getting at bitches that have a man. You see? That's why it says right here, for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread. These whorish women will take everything from you, man. You'll be brought to a piece of bread. You see? Meaning you have nothing, man. That's a very, very scary thought, that a woman, here it is, a nigga so infatuated with a woman that he throws away his whole life just to be with her, man. And that happens. You see, it says, verse 27, I'm going to keep reading in that Proverbs 6, if I may.
Oh, yeah.
So Proverbs 6:27, it says, can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever, so he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, Salakia, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. So, it's making the similitude that when you touch fire, do your clothes not get burnt? When you walk on coals, are your feet not gonna get burnt? So the same thing, if you go into this woman that has a man, are you not gonna get burnt? Are you not gonna get judged? Are you not gonna get ultimately get certain judgment sent upon you by Yahweh Shem Yahushai for doing that, man? You're not gonna be innocent. You see? Let me see, verse 32, it says, but whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul.
God damn.
So if you commit adultery, you're literally destroying your own soul, man. And you're in the truth. So it's a heavier judgment after that, man. You see, because now you know, what we're part of, what we're involved in, what the gravity of the situation that we've been put in to even preach this gospel, man. We're being held to a higher standard. You see? So we have to follow Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua down to a T to the best of our ability, man. Yahushua told us, if you love me, keep my commandments. One of those commandments is to not commit adultery, man. Do not commit adultery. It says, the scripture says, covet not thy neighbor's wife. You see? We're not supposed to be committing adultery, man. Just because you see a beautiful woman and she's feeling you and, you know, she got a man and blah, blah, that, you know, just because she's feeling you and you feel like, oh, I'm a man of the Lord, I could deal with this bitch if I want to. Fuck that nigga, he's not in the truth. Nigga, that's going off, nigga.
Yeah.
Jake will try to do that shit too, man. Jake will try to do that shit. Jake will be like, oh, that nigga's not in the truth, so I could go fuck with that bitch. No, nigga. That's adultery, bro. God damn.
Yeah, that's not the right mindset of being, man.
Matter of fact, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, not saying that. Oh, well, I hope no brother's doing that, but yeah, that's not the right mindset, because the Lord will judge you, man.
Yeah. This is a matter of fact, because Yahushua told us
the sin of adultery is worthy of death.
exactly. This is Matthew 5:27. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, that thou shalt not commit adultery. But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her has committed adultery with her already in his heart. So, hey, Yahushua told us, man, if we already look upon a woman and already in our minds are doing it with her, hey, that's already committing adultery with her in our heart, man. So we also got to be careful how we look upon these women, man. That's why the scriptures say, turn thine eye away from a beautiful woman. Because guess what? These eyes, once they see something, hey, they can't be satisfied, man. These eyes look upon things, hey, they can't be satisfied. The scriptures tell you that, man. They're looking for the next good thing to look upon, man. And when you see a woman that's beautiful, you just want to look upon her, gaze upon her, just, you know. That's why it says turn away from her, man. You look upon a beautiful woman, hey, your mind starts thinking about shit that you want to do with her already, man. You're already thinking about what position, bam, whatever. Nah, man. You see, that's why you got to just not look at that bitch, man.
That's right.
You see? You know, so with that, your Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. We want to give our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem Ruchakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders, the great millstone taught us his truth. Shalom and a ba ba ba.
Shalom and a ba ba.